Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lab Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner 426 HEMI. Unfortunately, thanks to the GT2 Plus mod, this car is not known by its original in-game name, which was Muscle Car. This was the Plymouth Muscle Car, but now it's the Roadrunner because GT2 Plus fixes the name, because the name, they didn't want to use Roadrunner because they thought it might create a lawsuit. Anyways, regardless of its naming, this is going to be a muscle car that takes on our course. And like all muscle cars that have taken on our course, it's not going to be very quick. Statistically, I'm terrified of it. Front-engine rear-wheel drive, 597 horsepower, 1,469 kilos. This is a heavy car. It's a heavy car. It's a very powerful car. It's rear-wheel drive. Yeah, this hasn't got the makings of being very quick, and Plymouths have not been quick at all around this course, so, yeah, let's get on with it. This car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Okay, good start. Yes, it's going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to set the best time it possibly can. Current leader is the Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition, set a time of 27.223. And that car laughs at this one. So, in terms of where this is going to go, Dodge Charger 71, very similar car. Were the Charger and this related? I think they were. Yes, no, because the Cuda was the Challenger and this is the Charger. So, the Dodge Charger set a time of 31.721. So, we'll see if this Plymouth version can get up there. This, off the top of my head, has far more power and weighs far more, so not great. Of course, there's also the Superbird in this game, which we will be using at some point, and I hope that's the quickest muscle car because I love the Superbird. Apparently, you could just sort of shove this in second. For a naturally aspirated engine, this drives very weird. It sort of gets stuck at like 6,000 RPM and then doesn't shift. So, Plymouths, the Cuda set like a 32.4, I think it was. It was slower than a Volkswagen Polo. We had the GTX, which is the slowest of all the muscle cars we've had. That set like a 33, which this has already beaten, so good job to... God, this car looks so ridiculous around this track. So good job to the muscle car for beating that. And... I think even the PT Spider didn't do well around here. That's like a low 31 somewhere. So, yeah, not good is the family history. Plymouth PT Spider 31.530. I would dearly love for this to beat the PT Spider because I think that'd be hilarious. I don't think it's going to. Not with the way it's driving anyway. This is very heavy, very slow. I say slow, I mean in a straight line. Once it like gets the speed down, this thing's monstrous. If this series took place on Super Speedway, that's an idea. And by that's an idea, I mean that's an idea for one of you guys to take and not me, because once I've driven all God knows how many cars, including Project A-Spec, this is going to end up being, I don't want to play Gran Turismo 2 anymore, so... yeah, that could be for one of you guys to do. But if you want to do Super Speedway tests with these cars, you'd flip it on its head. 31.781. Wow, we got a vaguely competitive time out of the... See, I know it's called the Roadrunner, but I really want to call it the Muscle Car, because that's what I know it as. In fact, as homage to that, I'll probably not even get the Roadrunner graphic for the car in the menu. I'll use the muscle car one from GT2, just straight rip. I think there's a little bit of time in there, I will be honest. I think if you can get this sort of big boat to play ball, it probably can go quicker. But that does put it a little bit better than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. It actually hangs around with a bunch of other sort of muscle cars from this era, and considering how... Well, let's be honest, I'm sure someone out there loves this design, but I'll be the first to say, this car looks ungainly. Very ungainly. It's not a bad looking car, but, yeah, it kind of looks like, what was that car with, like, the Merlin engine in it, the big, like, Rolls-Royce aircraft engine? It looks like that, basically. Yeah, it was quite a quick lap. Could be a little bit quicker, but it was a quick lap. Yeah, like I said, that actually puts it about probably where it should be. A 31.781 will place this into 252nd place. It is fractionally slower than a Shelby GT500 and a Ford Ka, but it is only slightly down on the Dodge Charger. So, Charger I think is probably the better car overall in terms of handling, but straight line, I'm sure this would murk it. The other cars around here, I mean, it's just quicker than a Stagia, quicker than a Lotus Elise, which is quite funny. 323 Ci, S14 Silvia. I mean, it's only like 0.2 down on that PT Spider. So, legitimately, this could have staked a claim as the fastest Plymouth. It didn't, although I'm interested to see if the Superbird might end up being the fastest Plymouth. That would be an amazing story to take away from this series. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something less like this. Until then, farewell.
Dreams are going. I'll only you got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father with